This is Module 3, Lesson 19, titled Problem Solving and the Coordinate Plane. The goals of this lesson are: I can solve problems related to distance between points on the coordinate plane, and I can graph points, line segments, and shapes on the coordinate plane. Make sure that you take good notes throughout the video and pause the video at any time that you need to. Let's take a look at the opening exercise. It says, in the coordinate plane, find the distance between the points using absolute value. So if I look at the coordinate plane that we're given, there are 2 points plotted. To find the distance between them, using absolute value, I first need to figure out what the coordinates are of those points. So I can see that this top right coordinate, the one that's in quadrant 1, is at 4, 5. And I can see that this point that is in quadrant 4 is at 4, -3. So if I take those two coordinates, 4, 5, and 4, -3, I first can see that the x-coordinates are the same. That tells us that the points are going to be vertical from one another. And once again, if we look, they are vertical from one another. We can find the distance between them. To do that, I need to look at the different coordinates, the y-coordinates. We're going to find the absolute value of each of those y-coordinates. Since one of those y-coordinates was positive and one was negative, we're going to add the absolute values. So we have 5, and the absolute value of -3 is 3, and when we add them together, we get 8. The distance between those 2 points is 8 units long. This method here is using absolute value to find the distance between the points. You can prove it, you were right, or you can check yourself by looking at those points and seeing that this point is 5 units above the x-axis and this point is 3 units below the x-axis. That gives you a total, if you count them all up, 8 points between those two. We can find those distances between those points since they are vertical to one another.